I didn't even add us to the live stream. Oh, amateur. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? I was too busy dancing to the countdown music that I forgot. Like the actual.
But you were such a great dancer that maybe it just.
Did anybody notice because I was such a good dancer? They were just like, oh, she's probably dancing right now. We don't even notice. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our channel every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Also, check us out on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Whack Wednesday. That's tonight, if you didn't know.
Straight facts.
Yeah, great facts. Great facts.
I love everything you just said.
Thank you.
And that goes double for me.
I appreciate it. Oh, look, and everybody, look, Richard got his hair did. Did we talk about, okay, Richard got his hair did. And then, have you seen him with his glasses on? Everyone, you might not recognize, this is my husband, Richard, okay? With his glasses on. I walked around the corner. He had those, I said, stranger, help, where's my husband? Who's this man in my house, Lord? Like...
You were saying, have you had caffeine today?
I did. I did, but I just be forgetting how fun you look in your glasses.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
I appreciate
it.
Woo! Okay. All right. My wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. He said, well, look who is first on this warptastic weatherly Wednesday. Hashtag alliteration. Hashtag cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. I love that. Look at all of the freaking emojis.
Like you just went through the phone.
Jeez, yeah, he just was like, I'm just going to tap. I love the dynamite stick. That's a dynamite stick. Sarah said, and a much more cool, calm, and collected second. Hello. Yes, absolutely. Robin's here says, good morning. Jen's here says, I can never beat his enthusiasm or timeliness. Exactly. But I'm so thankful for his wonderful greetings. Agreed. I love Jen with the dancing lady.
Pretty awesome.
Joyce is here. It says, good morning, amazing Whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Hi, Joyce. I'm so glad that you are here.
Good morning,
Robin said,
Joyce.
hope everyone is having a great morning. Thank you so much. Jerry Van West is here. Says, good morning, y'all. And me both.
Yes.
Dee's here says, morning, good weathers and work familiar, ear hustling while at the shops. Glad that you are here. Jen said, I love the movie Waitress with Nathan Fillion and Kerry Russell.
Oh, yeah.
Did not know those were the people that originally starred in it. Will now have to watch the movie, as I love both of those people.
Yes,
I do. B16 is here, says, good morning. Kabuto Bryan is here. Says, great morning, y'all. And good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Weather. So relieved I didn't have to get up too early so Heath could be first.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's my hump day Friday.
I think he
so big time bonus.
Allowed Heath
Tip
to become
the hat,
first,
yeah,
because he didn't want to take all the.
I love that. You know, Heath. You know,
that makes sense.
It just makes Heath.
I like where that went.
Jory's here. Says, good morning, everyone.
Good man, Brian.
Good man. Good guy. Let's see. Gigi's here, says, good morning, weathers. What's the forecast?
Good morning.
It's been sunny and
Gigi.
warm here lately. Like in the middle of the day, the temperature has really gotten up there. So I'm super excited about it. So
it's been pretty awesome.
Yes. Matreya's here, says, good morning. Beth is here, says, good morning, friends. Hi, Beth. I'm so glad you're here.
Good morning, all.
Yes. George said, cool hair did. Because he got his hair did. It's a cool hair did.
Yes,
Jen said Clark Kent vibes going on. Exactly right. Who is the scholarly man sitting next to us? I do not know.
Oh my God. I took music when we went out to the play.
Yes.
So we were very regal.
Civilized. Mary T said, good Wednesday morning to the weathers and the wacky weather watchers. Yes. So the title of today's live is Returning to the Theater. Which is what we did last night. Yeah.
We did do that.
Wacky's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Yeah, stranger.
It was fun.
Yeah. Brian said so. Someone is caffeinated this morning. Y'all stop acting like y'all can tell when I have caffeine and when I don't. Y'all cannot tell.
I am just saying.
Sonya's here. Says, good morning. Hi, Sonya. Glad that you're here today.
It was just time for a change. I just took my contacts out. I was like, let me go back to me glasses.
Yes, me glasses. You know, he does that. So in the summer, it's usually contacts. And then as it gets colder, he wears glasses.
Well, you know what that is? It's because I hate the feeling of sweating and wearing glasses at the same time. Because then you get the whole... It starts running down. I hate that. So I'm literally like contacts in the summer. I'm only wearing glasses when I don't sweat that much.
Kathy P&AZ says, "Hola, birds of a feather that flock with the weathers." I love you, Kathy P. Oh, look at all the birds. Even though in real life I would be scared of all these, but the emojis make me happy. Just checking in after a long absence, ear hustling because I'm late already. Well, I'm so glad that you're here, Kathy. Holly's here, says good morning. Blue Duck's here, says good morning, fair weathers and watchers. Richard looks smart in glasses. I have to wear them always because he be looking stupid every other time. No? Okay, sorry.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh, Heath, I saw this. He said, watch out because I'm in a super good mood due to us winning a scholarship to the low carb cruise.
Yay.
Thank you, Mary T, for breaking the news in the group. Yay. And then I saw from the actual low carb cruise group. Heath, I'm so excited that you guys are going to be able to come on the cruise. That makes me so happy.
All things are possible.
Yes, exactly. Yes, all things are possible. Okay, so Draven West said Nathan, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Fillion? It's just Fillion. Okay, Fillion is a fantastic actor. Yes, and I love him so much. I should know how to pronounce his last name, Nathan Fillion. Right now, he is currently starring in The Rookie, which is one of our favorite TV shows. So I absolutely love him. So yes, all the yes. Felicia Child said, "Happy Hump Day!" Finally made it back to live.
My dad was a big Castle fan.
I never watched Castle, but I figure I would like it. Nathan Fillion is one of those guys where it's just like you just like what he's in. It is. It's like over 100 episodes. You can just settle in and watch some Castle. You know, will they? Won't they? TC's here. Says good morning. Ear hustling for a few. Love the hair, Richard.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, TC. Watch with your compliments, though. So it's getting a little too fresh. Kelly's here. Says good morning, everybody.
Thank you,
yes, absolutely. Rhonda's here. Says hello, whack fam, and happy Friday. It's my Friday. All y'all out here bragging about your Fridays. We do not care, huh? Some of us have to work till next Thursday. Whoa, now that's a vacation right there. It's my Friday till next Thursday. We'll be loading up the truck tomorrow and moving to Beverly. Where's that? Okay, I'm gonna say no. Oh, like Beverly. Nah, just DC with both things. Oh, to Beverly Hills. Oh, that's so funny.
Jingle for
it is. It is. What is it? Black gold? Texas tea.
Well, it's when he's loading up the truck.
Yes, move to Beverly. I get it. If you were to put the music symbols,
there's a pause and it says hills.
Or comma hills. That is, I would have known what that was. To just DC with the bros things. I know, right? You know what? Let me see your glasses. How little can you see? Although I'm not. Oh my God, I cannot even play. I cannot even play. First of all, your head is so wide that they just fell right off my face. You have a wide man's head. It's okay.
Straight dagger.
No.
This caffeine. We gotta talk about this.
No. So, Judy said, Richard, you look marvelous. Now that song I do love. So.
Thank you, Gigi.
Yes. Let's see. Yes, Maitreya said, so jealous. Wish I could go on the cruise. It's gonna be fun. I love it because for me, it's all already paid for, and it's just a free trip. Kind of like this ticket to Waitress. These tickets to Waitress that we went to yesterday, and the entire season here, the Broadway Across America, like. This was supposed to be last season. So I bought season tickets, and boy, when they came out in my bank account, I was just like, but I love the theater so much. But that's supposed to be last year. So now everything got delayed. So I kind of got like, now free tickets.
Paid for it last year.
Like free tickets to the theater. Like I get like 5 shows. Exactly. Oh, guys, before I forget, don't forget that tomorrow, Two Crazy Ketos are doing their hashtag 11 for 11 Veterans Day celebration. So tomorrow is Veterans Day, and starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, they're doing a live streem for 11 hours to celebrate and commemorate veterans. Yeah. So go to their Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It'll be on YouTube. I'm sure they'll be simulcasting to other places too. But watch their YouTube.
And it'll be
giveaways, special guests, door prizes, all sorts of things. Also, you can show some love for a veteran in your life and share their story and then send an email to joe@twocrazyketos.com. So, because we got veterans all up and through our family, and I'm pretty sure mom sent all that stuff into Joe.
I'm pretty sure she'll be involved.
Yeah, exactly, right? So don't forget tomorrow, starting at 10:30 a.m., 11 for the veterans.
Yep.
So
that's
absolutely
Autumn.
Went. Yes.
I was just gonna say, awesome. Were they going to be engaging the whole time, or just like setting it up and just living their life?
I think it's like a show.
Okay.
Like there's gonna
awesome.
there's gonna be like content for them. I'm sure at some time like they have to eat and have to use the potty. So it's like some of it'll be along for the ride, but I think it's like a stand-up show. And then I think they have certain people joining at certain times. Like it's just like it's like a variety show. It's like one of those like telethon sort of things. So that's exciting. Yes, exactly.
I'm here for all of that.
Renee's here, says good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Weathers. Happy Wednesday all. I'm ear hustling at work. Glad that you are here.
Good morning, Renee.
Jen says I want to go on the low carb cruise so bad.
Wonderful
I'm
Wednesday.
Excited to go. So
yes, I mean it will be a bunch of firsts for me. Never been on a cruise. Never been in international waters.
Yes, waters. Yeah.
Never eaten on a boat.
That's such a funny thing.
Never been on a boat.
Jenny said, before I forget or Autumn kicks us to the curb. You're right. At any moment, I could do that. Since when I be here tomorrow, I like to say thank you, Mom, for your service, and Amber as well. I will let them know. But feel free to blow my sister's Instagram up tomorrow.
She'll love that.
Yes.
Love that. I'm pretty sure say her name 2 more times, she'll appear behind us.
Yeah, I know, right? He said Debbie called and told me about it and said that Dr. Barry would announce it on his Monday Live, but he and Nisha took the night off to celebrate their anniversary. Aww. Yeah, they are killing it. Like anniversary goals. Let's just take the week off, right? You know, so I love that for them. So Mary T said 2023 cruise for us, Jen and Maitreya, start saving. Yes, exactly. Like put it, you know, like all of that. You can do that. I like all of that. Make sure Keto Palooza comes first. But yes, it is also a worthwhile thing to. But still, still worthwhile. So yes. Sonia says you deserve it, Heath. You are so inspiring. Agreed. Sonia. Normally, I don't like giving Heath compliments, but like this one is the actually true though, so I had to do that.
Sonia with the facts.
Yes. Maitreya said 100% 2023. By then, my job should be much more cool with the time off. I love that. Yes, absolutely. Awesome. So, look, Gigi's just thanking everybody for their service. Phyllis, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Ren King Cook, thank you. And to all the veterans in the group, thank you for your service. I agree. Thank you so much.
Go ahead,
yes,
Phyllis,
Holly said the same thing. Thank you for the service to all the veterans. Yes.
Ran the main.
Blue Dove says, I'm so excited about the cruise, first cruise ever, and I get to do it with my tribe. Yeah, it's going to be so fun. I haven't taken a cruise in a very long time. And
me neither.
My whole thing is, I think it'll be better that I'm with a group of people because I'm such a homebody. Like
you're such a corner sitter.
Yeah,
we know this
but so is my best friend Ho, who I went on the cruise with. So we just like sat in our rooms like for a lot of the time, like just on our phones or like doing. Seriously? Yeah, like we went out to, we ventured out when it was eating time and things like that. And we went to some things, but most of the times, like we just sat in our rooms, so this will be good.
That makes sense for
Plus, it was February, so it was kind of cold on the decks and stuff like that. So this will be a little bit of a different. Sand Banner's here. It says, hello, people. Sorry for being late, but at least you're here. That's all that matters.
I don't do cold either.
Yes.
Especially not when we're in the water. It's like, we ain't going to cut through you. It had to be a cold.
Kathy P said Joe and Rachel are doing, an 11-hour Kara Burnett variety show. Exactly. Where's Chris to pull the ears? Yeah. I know, right? I know she'll love that. So,
start juggling.
Mary T said, I hope Joe and Rachel can play the video I sent them. Oh, I took a bunch of my mom's pics from World War II when she was in London with the Air Force and put together a little tribute. That's amazing.
Yay.
Maitreya said, I'll be at Keto Palooza. There's no problem because I can work from there. Yeah, that's another thing that cruising really causes me anxiety. Like you're just completely disconnected unless you pay the $1 zillion a day to get access to the internet.
They got you.
And I'm just like, do I really want to pay $1 zillion?
Or at least like in a casino, you can at least walk out into the street.
Yeah.
On a cruise,
no, you're just off. You're off the grid.
Stuck. You're stuck.
He said this will be my 13th cruise, and if correct me if I'm wrong, it'll be Shelly's like 20 and something. Yeah, they are cruise 13. People. So
I've seen a cruise.
I've seen.
On TV.
I know who Tom Cruise is.
Yes.
You're funny.
I've done the cruise around.
No. We just drive. Facebook user said, good morning, all trying to ear hustle, and we'll catch the replay. Hashtag workflow. Well, we're so glad you're here. Facebook user. B16 said, this will be my first cruise. I'm excited to hang out with all my keto friends. Yes, absolutely.
Well, B16.
Sheila's here.
You like?
Oh my God. So good morning, my TWC family. Happy hump day. Thank you, Sheila. I'm so glad that you are here. Sheila. Joe is here. Says good morning, family. Yeah, we're just missed your pub. But he might have been here for it. If you weren't, we talked. Don't forget, join Two Crazy Ketos tomorrow, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for their 11 for 11 on 11.
Double boom.
Yeah, like Veterans Day live stream celebration.
They're gonna have lots of coffee just a brewing away.
Yes.
Can you buy like a gallon?
Jeremy West said, I just love the peace and relaxation on the cruise. I love walking the decks and the smell of the ocean. It just makes life seem so vibrant and free. I love that. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I figure. Instead of sitting in my room playing on my tablet, I'll be sitting on the deck playing on my tablet. Like I must be playing on my tablet. Or like I'm going to trivia. They had bingo, but bingo on the cruise boat was expensive.
No,
I'm talking about like $10 a card. And I'm like, are you nuts right now?
I am going to thoroughly inspect every inch of this boat. We're going to see what's going on.
Authorized personnel only. Will I pay to be on here?
Let me see what's going on in here.
Like, sir, get out of the boiler room. Come on now.
Does this elevator go down?
No.
We need to go to is there a sub basement?
Sonny said, I've been traveling lately and unfortunately fell off track. I could have done better, but sadly I didn't. But I'm getting it together. Thanks to everyone for being such a great supportive community. Absolutely, Sonia. Lord knows we all.
I was just gonna say,
travel is not for the faint of heart. We've all.
Do not think you alone. We all go through with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially this time of year. Oh my God, that's compounding just situation.
It is a lot. Yeah. So we're so glad that you're here. Yeah, support. Absolutely. He said originally it was sailing out of Galveston exactly last year, which is an hour drive from us, but now leaving out of Florida, we'll have to fly in, but want to arrive early or stay after to go to Disney World. Good for y'all. I have no desire to go to Disney World.
Well, now you we don't have to.
Oh, with the children. Yes. Okay, yeah, no, I feel that.
I mean, for yourself.
Yes, exactly. Okay. No, yeah.
No, I mean, it was wonderful. As an adult who went, I'll say it's really good. Yeah, well, that's good. They don't mess around.
I went when I was like 17.
Yeah. So Disney spares no expense. Like what's going to dress?
No, you spare no expense.
Well, I mean,
and then therefore they have no reason to
exactly. But they at least they'll cheap you.
Jerry Van West said our Thanksgiving cruise is in just 19 days. You're going on a Thanksgiving cruise? Not that I'm counting. The low carb cruise will be our 7th cruise. Wow.
Look at you.
Joe said we'll be living on coffee and keto chow tomorrow. I know, right? I think me and mom's TikTok, like 10 ought to do it. Don't you think? For like an 11-hour live stream. You think we need one more? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna say, do they have gallon-sized coffee pots?
Yes. Joy said wanted to go on the cruise, but my niece is graduating, so going to Iowa at that time. Well, that's important. Yeah, that's important.
I would say if I had to wait.
Joe Ray said, been on the struggle bus here. Video will be posted tomorrow. Oh, I'll have to watch that. Way to be down, Joe Ray, because you're doing so good. It's making me feel bad about myself. Suffer like the rest of us. Oh my God. I'm just kidding. Like, oh my God. I'm so proud of you, and it comes and goes. You know, like it's okay. You're back on track. You're so strong. But if you had to weigh the two,
what?
You already forgot the low carb cruise and your niece's graduation.
Go on the cruise. She be all right.
Oh my God.
Just set up your iPad and put your phone
like a little robot. Kim said, just stop by to say, hey, got to get to work. I know how you feel. Absolutely. Hey, our relatives here says, hit the like button. 15 likes and 40 watching. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes. So yes. He said a couple of cruises ago, I lost enough money in the casino that they sent me free cookies to my room.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. No,
I don't even know what
I don't gamble on land or at sea. Like, no, absolutely.
It depends on when you catch me.
No.
If it's like 1 a.m.
Joe said, I love bingo. We go to the Seminole Casino, $37 for 2 to 3 hours, and each game pays $150 to $1,000. Yeah, like that is okay. Yeah, like
you do bingo.
Oh, I love bingo, but see, normally here
other type of gambling. You just do that type of gambling.
I like slot machines, like the penny slots, where they have certain types of games. I love penny bingo, slots? But I'm used to where like it costs a penny to.
Oh, I know.
Okay. But like bingo here, I can get through that entire day for $10. It's a 3.5-hour excursion for $10, right? 15 if I want to do the specialty games. So it's just like paying so much money to only play a few games was like nuts.
I'm okay. Like I used to play poker and stuff. I'm not like super professional, but when I went to bingo growing up, thinking what bingo was, and I went to bingo with you, it's so much more evolved than one thinks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not your child's bingo.
I would say bingo's cool, but
it's just like
not no more.
Straight lines.
Now I'm like, what number? Wait, how many? What number did you say? How can you win? What designs is we looking for? Now you can be a diamond and an X and some guy with a robot hand walking around. I don't know these things. I don't know what happened.
I said, Richard, look at the board. They're showing you the bingo.
And it's like, bam. And I'm like 6 numbers behind. I'm like, okay, I can't. No. Give me some good old fashioned poker any day of the week now.
It was so funny.
I'd much rather have cards in my hand.
It was
bingo
so
is so high stressful.
Funny.
Okay, bingo is working your nerves. If you got anxiety, don't do bingo.
Yes.
My anxiety. Okay.
Sarah said, I just posted sourdough rolls to your website. Are you mean the Facebook page? I would love to see that. They are from Wendy. I'm loving it on keto. Because you guys, have I told you we're staying keto for Thanksgiving, which I'm really excited about. So the things that I'm having, keto stuffing,
prime rib.
Okay, like hamburgers and hot dogs, and cauli mac and cheese, and then pecan pie. And then rolls were another thing. I was like, ooh, I got to find some rolls. So yes, thank you so much. But those are the only things, I mean, that's the only thing I want to eat on Thanksgiving anyway, and I can make all of that keto. So I'm excited for myself.
I love where this is
Mom's here. Says, greetings and salutations, everyone. Happy Whack Wednesday. Hello, Mother. Glad that you're here. So yes, I know. I'm glad that you're here. I think Mom's off work today. So, so yeah.
You got your feet up somewhere. Relaxing.
I know, watching us. Maitreya said, 10 minutes until a super boring 2-hour meeting with an on-cam element. Oh, the worst. I need that app where they put a fake video of you up in your meeting. Can it just be a recording?
I think cardboard boxes were.
Oh, my God. Like a cutout. That's so funny.
Why haven't you moved?
No.
I'm thinking about something.
He said slots are the worst. LOL. They have a poker table, but it's electric and it feels like I'm playing a video game. No, I wouldn't like that. So.
Yeah, well, penny slots are even the worst is worse.
Sonia said, how many zip fizzes are okay to consume in a day? Did anybody know? On their website, they recommend 2. So, but I mean, if you space them out at least 6 hours, then I would say 3, but you don't need more than 2. So, yeah. I
would say.
Yes, thank you. Jerry Van West said, bingo on the cruise is kind of a ripoff. They nickel and dime you for extra revenue generation, but if you want to play, you play. I know, right? And so people are addicted to bingo. So yeah, I was like, we're not
on a cruise.
So
they got you. Okay.
No,
once you in,
Joe said we figured $74 for 3 hours is cheaper than most dates. We get to spend time together and have a chance to win some money. No, $30-something wouldn't have been bad. I'm saying, like, for me to not, because Ho loves bingo. That's where I learned bingo from, is from him. Like he was the first person to take me to bingo. We love bingo. So for us to not go, it had to be over $60 a person, right? And we were just like, that doesn't make any sense, you know? So once again, we'll go look this time. But boy, they just put bingo
so you
in the
said to play. Well, was it for the whole week? Or
no, it was like a 2-hour session. If it was like a bingo pass, that would have been worth it. But it was like bingo was from 1 to 4. I said for $60, I mean, just some ridiculous amount of money that I was like,
you're painting a picture. It was
absolutely
cold,
not.
Everything was super duper expensive. You're painting a picture, but the room does sound pretty good. You're not making it sound like it was a fun cruise at all.
No, yes.
That's all.
Let's see. Joe said, I'm one of those crazy people that will have 12 cards in front of me, plus the computer. Rachel can barely handle the computer. It's on a computer. Wait a minute. I'm talking about, I have my actual.
Well, see, I could do that until the design started making weird
Blue Dove said, bingo gives me anxiety too. You can't do too many cards.
Dude, Blue Dove.
Right? So.
Blue Dove, you know what I'm talking about.
Jen said, what are your plans for Keto Friendsgiving? It sounds like they're going to have so much good food. Well, I am going to get a small scoop of everything. That is my plan. Because, well, the things that I like, of course, you know. The good thing is,
I'm sure with Coach Bronson that he'll throw everything in the garbage can.
Exactly. This isn't meat.
A smorgasbord for you all.
But like I'm not going to restrict, but I'm also at the same time, I'm not gonna make it a point. It's no fun overeating in a crowd of people that like is trying not to overeat. Like you're just trying to do better, right? So
I think they'll have nothing but great stuff there, though.
Yes, exactly. But once again, you can still binge and overeat on keto food. It's all about your mentality about pushing past your point, right? No, I'm not going to restrict. I'm going to get as much of everything that I want, as much as what I want. But it depends. And I'm also going to try to make the majority of my plate real food and not desserts. Because my issue is I feel like they're going to have a lot of desserts there. And that's where I could be like, I'll just skip all the food and eat the dessert. So I'm actually going to try to focus on eating not only the food, but carnivore. Like maybe I'll see if there's going to be hamburgers and hot dogs. Like, or something like I want to eat mostly meat and then have like a scoop of mac, a scoop of this, a scoop of this, and then like one of each dessert. Don't worry. I'm not getting one dessert. I'm getting one of each dessert. And that would still be good for me. Right. So that's what I'm going for.
You are beautiful.
I've been thinking about it because once again, because part of it was like, I was thinking on the way home, I was like, man, should I go ahead and weigh myself on Saturday morning before we leave just in case? But I was like, no, there's no just in case. Like deal with the freaking ramifications, like eat like you got some sense. Okay. And if your weight is up because you're eating, you've eaten food that you haven't eaten in a while. Okay, that's one thing, right? But don't like weigh yourself before you leave to like give yourself free reign of like, whoa, I don't got to step on the scale for another week, so I can go for it. Like, no, I'm sick of
Always
it.
Hold yourself accountable every day.
Beth said, do you make stuffing or dressing? Surely you could not like stuffing and prefer dressing. I have cornbread recipe that I make the dressing out of. I don't know the difference. I know stuffing you put in a bird, blah, 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 blah. I usually just eat it by the pan that someone else makes. So please, somebody, feel free to like post a dressing recipe in the group because all I'm going to be doing is Google it. I've never made it before. So I just know that it can be made. So that's what I'm going to do.
I'll eat both, depending.
Yes. So that is, so that's, and my cauli mac and cheese recipe, you guys go over to Watch Out on Keto. My cauli mac and cheese recipe is what I'm going to be making. That is really good. Then I found a couple of keto pumpkin pie recipes. Pecan pie recipes. And then so rolls was the only outstanding thing. So like post your favorite rolls, like you guys like post your favorite of the things I just mentioned. Post your favorite keto version recipes in the group because I'm going to be scouring because I'm committed to doing that. So he said if anyone would like, I can bring cards and chips so we can play poker. Now that would be fun. I would watch that. So Teresa said, yeah, I'm not going on a cruise to play bingo. Teresa.
On the other hand, I'm going to be one of those family circle comics.
Joe Ray said I had to rewind the video to hear when you said suffer like the rest of us. But I'm glad, we're all back on track. We're all doing good.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Matrena said we're just the four of us for Thanksgiving, so we're having smoked turkey, prime rib, loaded broccoli casserole, and a chocolate s'mores. Keto chow pie. Maybe some protein sparing modified fasting variant rolls. Variant.
I am liking all of those ingredients.
Sonia said, I just watched Nisha Berry's dressing recipe video yesterday, and I'm planning to do a small one for myself on Thanksgiving so I can stay keto. The rest of the fam won't do keto. I know, right?
But one of those situations, Sonia.
Look at this. Here's my keto crisp. I've already drank all my caffeinated water and stuff like that.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, so here's my regular water.
Yes, that is regular. So balance you out.
And these things really do work. They keep the beverage cold. I love it.
It's keto crisp.
Yeah, so I'm only making like one for like Richard and I because I think we're going over Aunt Beverly's house, and Aunt Beverly don't know what a not carb is. Like she don't know how to make food that
apparently that thing got thrown out the window.
So everything I'm making is just personal for us. And then we're going over Aunt Beverly. Yes. So yeah.
I'm gonna look into some alternatives like steak as well as like turkey.
Joe said we were disappointed in Vegas because it was the only one place that had bingo and it was down off Fremont Street. Yeah, we didn't even go to Fremont Street, so yeah,
I can't. Too far.
I can't do that. He said I don't really consider myself a gambler. I had never even been to a casino before I started playing poker. I like to play against a person rather than play at the house. Yeah, I don't because it's just a computer or like a tool
it's
of the man.
Unique either way. It's definitely very different.
Mom screamed, "I love bingo." Oh, we know. Again.
That's my anxiety right there. I can't because when you got to be detailed and fast, it was like 13, 6. And you're like,
it wasn't that quick though. So
when you got 10 cars in front of you, it's quick enough. Okay.
Yeah. So here, yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. Matrey said, I think that is where some people are getting confused with BBBE. Pretty sure when Dr. Barry says comfortably stuffed, he doesn't mean eat until you are about to burst and then force a little more. Yeah, that's my normal right there. That's where I live. Eat where you're about to burst, then force some more, right? So as long as I don't do that, then Friendsgiving will be a success for me, right? Yes, because I really like eating as much as I want is no longer appealing anymore, because once again, if you think about it, your marginal enjoyment of a food drops significantly after like the second or third bite, keto dessert treat. Oh my God, this is so good. It's making me so happy. Second bite. Oh my God, that is just delicious. Third bite. Oh, I really love this. Fourth bite. Okay. Fifth bite. Okay, now I just got to eat it till it's done. So as long as I can have like 3 or 4 bites full of everything, like that will my marginal enjoyment of the food, not just like I can eat it because it's here and they said I could,
And
that's
also,
what I'm thinking
and
about.
Also remember the feeling you always get when you always overindulge.
Exactly.
I
never like
that crappy
See,
feeling.
that's how
try to remember that pain.
That's how I felt.
Moving forward.
That's how I felt at Grandmama's birthday when I ate the hot dogs. Like I said, after 2.5 hot dogs, my enjoyment of it just went. I mean, it hit a floor. It's like
that's when
these aren't making me
like
happy
Mary
anymore.
T says,
Yeah.
like Mary T says, talk to your stomach.
Exactly.
Are we full?
Joe said we really wanted to go to Keto Friendsgiving, but couldn't fit in the schedule. I mean, it's a lot like that. So
I understand.
yes,
Joe and Rachel, you both are beautiful. So you ain't got
so there's that.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
He always does that. I'd be like, I can't find my glasses. Richard be like, well, at least you're beautiful. So there's that. And I'm like, no, that doesn't address the issue at all. So, no.
You're so cute.
Brian said, I sure thought dressing and stuffing were the same thing. It's just the manner of delivery. Stuffing is stuffed in the bird and dressing is made as a dish. Is it? So it's the same dish.
That's what I would assume.
Oh, D said, so did I miss the theater story? Of course you didn't. We didn't even talk about the theater. So we went to go see Waitress last night. Did. And I love Sarah Bareilles. And so I was excited to see the work. I had no preconceived notions about what Waitress was about. I knew it was about a waitress and some pies. I did know that, right?
I didn't know about the pie part.
So, yes.
Knew the waitress part.
So I watched it.
Like Waffle House.
No. So I watched it. There were some good moments. There were some great songs. I see. I don't know. Like so, the ladies at intermission were talking.
I loved it.
They were just like, oh, "This kind of sounds like a Sarah Bareilles CD," and I was like, "It does." I was like, "It just like I could hear." And the thing is, the girl that was the waitress, she was so good. You could she sounded so much like Sarah Bareilles. I was like, God, Sarah Bareilles would kill this because she wrote all the songs for her voice, you know. But the story was good. Had some like moments to me. I won't spoil it. I don't ever have to see it again, but I'm glad I saw it.
We both said it ended at kind of a hurried pace.
It was I feel like the ending or the resolution was very abrupt, for the entire buildup of the entire show. For the ending to be that abrupt, I was just like, oh, so we're just supposed to undo everything we thought? Oh, cool. So that's how I felt.
It was just faster than I would have liked, but you got where it was going.
Yes.
At least from our perspective, as the theater
theater goer. But it was good. And so like I'm trying to think. Good I really want to rank all the shows I've seen, and because I was wondering like where would Waitress fall on that,
like that.
So you know I love a good list. Okay, I can put anything I like in order. You can
always make a list.
So so that's but regardless. it's not one of those shows I would ever have to see again.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone was like, "Hey, got a free ticket to Waitress," I would definitely tag along. It was a tier 2, right? So it's just like, wouldn't pay for it, but if I received it for free, I'd be glad to. I'd be happy to go.
See,
so yeah, exactly. So,
I don't really like seeing movies twice. So
yes. So Joe said, word of advice: don't weigh yourself before Thanksgiving. If you don't like the number, enjoy yourself. Then the day after, you will punish yourself. If you gain weight,
Boom.
And here, I agree. Just don't. But see, here's the thing.
Don't put yourself.
I'm weighing myself the Monday after Thanksgiving, right? Like
go.
so. Here's what I'm already anticipating, or like reasonably, I'm anticipating having 2 days worth of food, right? Thursday and Friday, but if it's keto food, then I don't have to feel any certain way about eating it on Friday, right? Because it could just be in substitution for my typical keto diet.
As a parentheses, as long as you don't
exactly, right? If it's 4 days worth of food, I'm not going to try to stuff it into 2 days. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I only cook or prepare 2 days worth. I'm like, okay, for the two of us, especially. So that's what I'm working on.
I'm headbutting some stuff. I'm already gonna tell you that.
Lord, my husband. Okay, so
I'll burn it off though. I'll go walking.
Okay.
Somewhere.
So stepped on the scale Tuesday, 203.0. That's minus 1.6. That's okay. Stepped on the scale today, it was 203.0, plus or minus 0. And that I'm okay with because yesterday, as Richard will tell you, was kind of a tough day for me. So recently I've been getting eating day. Because so recently I've been doing really good with cooking my salmon, then I have to put my bacon in the oven, then cooking my burgers while my bacon is cooking. So then that's done. But then all that time letting my steak sit out so that I can just pop that in the air fryer. Like it's like this balance of timing, right? Well,
perfect symphony of efficiency.
Yes. Well, yesterday I didn't cook my bacon, and then I made my salmon, and then I set out my steak, and I was like, oh, maybe and I didn't start eating till late because I was working. And I said, maybe I'll just be good with salmon and my steak, right?
Yes.
And then so I was like, oh, and that was around like 3:30, and I was just like, oh, good job, Autumn. Way to not eat when you're not hungry, But then around like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, I started to get hungry. But then at that point, the thought of like making my bacon for like 30 minutes in the oven and y'all don't tell me that there's quick ways to make bacon. I get that, right? But it's just like the thought of cooking became very like over dramatized in my head. And I was like, oh, I just want something right now. So I asked Richard if I could have some of his granola, and he agreed. And so I ate just a regular portion of granola, but it was a very like, why won't you make your burger? Which I'm so proud of you for asking me that. He was like, are you sure you don't just want to make your burger? Because that's what I should have done, was make my burger. But I was like, oh, that's too much effort, and I want to eat now, So it's just like so honestly, I didn't overeat when it came to calories, but my macros were just all off because of the sweeteners and other ingredients and stuff like that.
Don't you just like set it and forget it on your burgers?
But it was the bacon on the burgers that was going to make it take twice as long, right? And so, could I have made a burger without bacon? Yes, right. So it's just like,
see, I used to grow up frying bacon in the.
I don't like doing that. I don't like fried bacon.
Well, I'm to tell you, it's very dangerous. It's a high risk hazard. So you frying bacon in the skillet, and you just let.
Short sleeve, right?
I didn't even know about baking bacon. So for me, baking bacon is the easiest thing you could ever do in life.
No, it's not that it was difficult or labor intensive. It was just too long.
No, I know.
So now, but today I'm committed to eating my macros. So guess what? I've already made my bacon.
See, I'm always thinking effort was the problem. So now
it's time.
Efficiency.
Yeah, it's time. Because look, I don't mind putting in the effort. I'll meal prep and I'll cook for 3 to 4 hours. It's not the effort. The reason I meal prep is because when I want to eat now. I don't want to cook something for 45 minutes, No,
I got you.
So,
but that's what I'm saying. Cooking and just throwing something in the oven for 30 or
no, it's
minutes.
Waiting. No, it's the waiting.
Yeah, cooking for me is like adding ingredients.
No, so it's like, okay,
adding more
30 minutes or 15 minutes on the stove versus a minute and a half in the microwave. That's the difference.
So easy.
Yeah. No. He said we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving again this year. I'll probably be smoking a prime rib roast. D said, how's Aunt Beverly doing on her journey? non-existent. No journey.
She
There
literally
is
did
no
not
journey.
know
what.
Because you asked her.
Oh, she
You asked.
Mary T said Dr. Simons did a great video yesterday on overeating and fooling ourselves. I'm gonna watch that because I be fooling myself. I know that. So.
You asked her about.
Mom said Aunt Beverly took a side street on her journey. You're right. That's the best way to put it.
I mean, I would say just hit the brakes. I don't know. Side street was at least going somewhere.
Yeah, I know. She turned around.
That's what I'm saying.
She abandoned the route.
She's just like, screw it, amputees. I was the pain.
I know, right? I really got to talk to her about that because
you got to bump your own head.
Because, when you go to the doctor and you get that scary news, you're like, oh, I got to fix it.
Exactly.
But the further and further you get away from that, the more you're just resigned to just settle back into your everyday life.
I always say, you got to remember that pain.
You got to remember
the scare that you had when you were eating what you ate. You have to, because the further away you get, the more you're like, I'm good now. Pile the plate up. Pile it back up, and then you're back to where you back again. Like, I hate that feeling.
Mary T said, just remember, Autumn, if you overeat for 2 days, even keto, it takes 2 weeks to get rid of it. Exactly.
Keep that pain.
I don't want to overeat. I don't want to overeat.
You don't want to feel that again.
My higher brain doesn't want to overeat. My lower baser self wants to overeat all the time. That's actually the only thing it wants to do, right? But I know better.
Exactly, because it's going to put you in that bad mind space where you regret everything you just did like 2 days ago. And then you'll hate yourself even more. Yeah. We all go through it.
Kathy said, never wait to cook until you're hungry. Disaster can follow. That's how I am. Like that. And so that's why I'm making it a point to cook all of my food and have it available to eat. Because even though I wasn't hungry when I finished my steak, I should have preempted make sure you're in a good headspace to make your hamburgers. Because if you're just feeling lazy and want to eat now, then you're not going to make a good choice, right? So I'm preempting that, being like, okay, I'm going to have this food ready to eat.
It's a thing you have to get used to with your body. You have to know, because that's how I am. I generally know when I'm about to get hungry soon and start cooking before I'm even hungry.
Exactly. I kind of waited till I was at that point. Yeah. And, I was working, so I could have put the hamburgers on the stove and went back to work. But I was just like, I just want to push through this. I'll start cooking when I'm finished working. I should have been doing them at the same time, right? So it's yes.
Well, and to be fair, and to pile onto that, Kathy P, don't do too much anything while you're hungry except eat.
I know, right? I know, right?
Shopping while you're hungry.
Bad choices all around.
Cooking while you're hungry. Driving while you're hungry. Don't do any of those things.
Yes. Okay, so, but either way though, as you can see, once again, didn't result in a gain, but you guys, I need to get under 200 pounds. Like Kelly said, I need to get in the 100s. I don't only need to leave the 200s. I need to specifically go to the 100s, but I'm only doing that by eating consistently well. I'm not doing that by doing anything drastic. I'm not doing that by working out super hard. I'm just eating consistently well, and my body will release the fat when it needs to, right?
Well,
so that's what I'm doing.
Losing your visceral organ fat.
Right. So, it's a thing. It's a process. So, yes, everyone, thank you. Look, we're going to be back tonight. No, babe, it's the other way. I'm not only the owner, I'm the number one customer. Yeah, exactly. So, guys, don't forget, we're going to be over on Watch Autumn Keto tonight for Whack Wednesday. Also, don't forget, I posted the Keto Crate unboxing. It's a good one, right? So go over there and watch the Keto Crate unboxing. And then we'll be over there tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Inform the masses
on our day. How'd it go, right? I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna eat all my food and nothing more, nothing less. Okay?
That's a good base.
Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you tonight. Bye. Bye.